Here, hold on. I'm downtown Ottawa. Hanging out. Got trucks lined up yin-yang here on Kent Street. Oh, sorry, this one's Bank Street. I was just on Kent Street, but lots of trucks. Lots of police cars blocking intersections. Yeah, so what are we going to talk about today? I think today we're going to talk about all the police stuff that's going on. So they've started ramping up their forces, obviously. I talked about this on the weekend, how they were bringing in a surge and contain order, which allowed them to bring in 150 more officers and to start cracking down and handing out tickets to all the people. Hello. So they did that, and they've been handing out these petty fines. And fine, that's the game they want to play. That's the game they have to play. Then play it. But everything's good. There's more people with fuel containers in the streets today. They're trying to cut off the fuel supply, charge people for carrying jerry cans, which they're charging them for like, oh, what is it? Something to do with aiding and abiding criminal activity. But yeah, it's like basically probably twice the force of people at the streets today with jerry cans. So they can only ticket so many, and like we were saying, you know, if you get a ticket, just keep it and fight it. It's easy to fight. They're really easy to fight. They don't hold up. They're just imaginary, right? Just like that fine when you get charged to quarantine to come into the country when you fly home from Mexico or something. So I remember it's still a thing, I think, but they make you stay in a hotel, and it was like a $3,000 or $2,000 ordeal to stay in the hotel, or you rejected the hotel and you just went home and took a $3,000 fine from a bylaw officer, and then you fought it in court and it got dropped. And everyone knew, anyone with half a brain knew this was a thing, because they just made these fines up out of nowhere. Like, you have rights as a Canadian citizen, and the fact they're making those fines up, a lot of us we weren't worried about them, right? They're imaginary fines. They just make them up. For trucker interviews. Yeah, I'm actually climbing in the cab tonight to do one with a Alberta rancher. But yeah, lots of trucks. But anyways, yeah, the police are clamping down and ramping up their forces. And that's okay. We have our own forces and more trucks coming in. So, from what I understand, we'll still this way. Justin Trudeau, like Justin Trudeau. Justin Trudeau. How many cops are prowling the streets here? Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Good to see you again.
Nice to see you, man.
We're on a live stream right now. Say hi.
We all came last night to help you guys.
Yeah, fucking right.
We're putting backpacks on with gas and hiding it.
Oh, awesome. Do that. Keep doing that. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. I was going to
You
go
guys stand your ground, eh?
Yeah, keep bringing the fuel in.
Look at these. Look at them. They're like, why don't they just give up and be part of, you know what I mean? Help the citizens get our freedom back. And I'm tired of this. I've got military that runs in my family on the American side and on the Canadian side. And I look at what these cops did last night with assault rifles going in there, air assault rifles.
Well, they had guys snipers up on the roof as well at Coventry when they raided there.
They always do that.
Fear tactics.
Fear tactics.
Yeah.
But it's horrible what they're doing to this, what they're doing to the Canadian economy. And Jim Watson needs to be, seriously, he needs to be put in prison. Same with the chief of police, because this is ridiculous. This is unjust. I'm not a military person, but I've even called SOS out to military people in the States, because what's going on here is ridiculous. How can they do this to citizens? How can Justin Trudeau literally pass these bills, make it communist? It wasn't. At first it was about the mask mandates, a little protest, but then when they tried to censor people and control people, this isn't a communist country. I lived in the States and I lived in Canada. This is not a communist country, man.
Well, yeah, they're just looking to incite fear is all they're doing.
I've got a half sister that's from Venezuela, another half sister that's a Mexican. You know what I mean? And my family's my cousins are quarter black, okay? Because their dad's half black. So I mean, I'm far from racist, and they're calling these guys white supremacy.
There's
racist.
no white supremacy here. Don't even give that attention.
No,
don't even bring it up. Everyone knows what this is. It's nothing like that.
You know what? These truckers are giving freedom to all these people that came to Canada. These truckers are giving them freedom to every single person that moved to this country. and they're giving them freedom. Anybody that moved to this country to be safe, that's what they're doing. That's what these truckers are doing. And people don't realize how great these truckers are doing. And this fake media, CTV, and all these fake media outlets are garbage, are horrible.
That guy didn't like it. He wasn't into it, eh?
It's horrible. I called them out on it on Saturday.
That guy didn't like it, eh? He wasn't into it. He's fake news media,
Yes,
I think.
I called him out on it. Ask him.
Well, did you
Ask
see that
this-
guy who walked by, shook my hand, he says thank you?
Yeah.
ask this-
Yeah, the guy held the kids, yeah.
Check this out. A 20-year veteran, military, okay? He's seen me when I saw CTV News. I said, you're fake media. It took a truck convoy. It took a truck convoy to come to Ottawa to make me realize how corrupt our government is and how fake CTV is. And it's pretty sad because I followed CTV. I wore my mask. I'm triple vaccinated. I did all the rules. I did everything. But it's so much political. It's not funny. It's so much red tape. It's not funny. Like, I almost wanted to seek asylum to the freaking States because I can't stand our government. It's corrupt. It's so corrupt. It's not funny. You got some of the cops that are decent, but half the police force walked out today. And you know what? More cops are going to leave because you know what? I'm going to do whatever I can. But these are good, honest people taking photos. They're not fake media.
Yeah, you can tell he was legit, he was not.
I'm a photographer in town. I love photographing my city. And what these truckers are doing to keep our Canada safe is awesome. Keep going. All right, let's go, Mike.
Hey, give me one of these, brother. Thank you for your kind words.
You're welcome.
Have a good night. See you later, brother.
See you, buddy.
Hey, nice meeting you. Have a good one, guys.
Hey, dude.
All right. We got some jaking going on. So I seen some comments talking about the horns. So the deal is right now the horns are going to slow down and be reduced to 5 minutes a day if they start getting some cooperation back and some acknowledgement of the humanity behind this movement. But we'll have to see as time goes on if that actually happens. I'm sure the residents would love it. Oh, look at this. We got a nice sunset here. Yeah, duck calls, eh? Look at this. Hold on. Oh, I won't focus. But there's a beautiful sunset right now in Ottawa over the buildings. Yeah, I went to every store I go to. For the last 2 years, I've been going maskless, and I tell everyone I have a medical exemption that if they really have the guts to ask me to prove it, I say that is literally illegal for you to ask me that. So you better watch yourself. And they always back off. So always remember that. Always remember, if you don't want to wear a mask, you don't wear a mask. Go to another store that'll hear you out. That'll actually give you your humanity, you know? Won't try to pretend like you're just another number or another sheep. But I don't know about that thing about him saying they walked out. I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to comment on it. But I do know that a lot of cops in Ottawa here are... Look at this beautiful building. A lot of cops in Ottawa here are actually... they're very friendly and very nice, but there's also the ones that are, you know, blind allegiance. I don't know if you can trust any of them right now. I don't think I'm not going to. I don't think many people will, but there's been some friendly ones. I'm gonna keep the private conversations that I've had with them to myself. But they've said some pretty nice things, words of encouragement, and that's where we'll end that. So there's definitely a lot of cops that understand what's going on here, and there's a lot of cops that just obviously pledge blind allegiance to their cause. You know, got to keep that house, that mortgage. Got to keep that brand new Dodge Ram, eh? Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Look at this, here we are. I've got my gloves on, sorry guys. Oh, there. What a beautiful evening here. Oh, I'm gonna put the zoom down. This is so hard with gloves on. I'm just gonna take my gloves off and freeze my hands. Hold on, guys. Okay, there we are. All right, look at this sunset. So you'll see flocks of police walking around, you know, in big groups. Big groups. Love from Dacian, all of us back home. Thanks, Dacian. Love everyone. Sick. Guy's got a stereo in his backpack. Did Pat King actually say that? That 50% of the police force handed in their resignation? If that's true, like, I wouldn't be surprised, judged off the police I've been meeting in the streets here, but there are the ones that are like vicious pit bulls. They don't give a fuck, man. They'll just do whatever they're told. As long as they get to keep their paycheck, they get to keep their house at the end of the day. That's all they give a fuck about, right? I think Kevin's still barking his jigs. Here's Buddy's truck. He's had everyone sign it. He wants me to sign it still. He's gonna get it clear coated after this. I'm not gonna lie, this Duramax is pretty, man. It's a nice little pickup. Hello.
Hello.
Oh yeah, fucking Kevin. He's low on fuel, and I'm like, dude, conserve fuel. Diesels don't burn that much. Like, they can really idle a long time. But his truck specifically, like revving it up and shaking it, like that uses additional fuel, and it's not helping him. What do you give a fuck? He's the holiday kid. Holy fuck, we got 1,200 people in the live stream. That's good. They were limiting me to 250 before, so I don't know what happened. I haven't got a VPN yet, so I don't know. Listen. Hello. Alright, this guy's not pulling her down. Yeehaw! Hey, looking good, brother.
I'm just standing around the whole.
How's your fuel? Here, cigarettes.
My fuel is I got a lot of guys. Hold on, wait a minute. I was just listening to this. Wait a minute, buddy.
Hey guys, this is Kevin if you don't know him. They think you're cool. They love you.
Mind if I have a quick fucking smoke?
Yeah, I told him to settle down on the revving, but he doesn't give a fuck. Holy fuck, buddy! You're a lighter. yeah, guys, Kevin's got support of Trojan Trucking forever. That guy's loved by the whole country right now. Hey, what did that guy say about the Civic? I'll put my Civic up against anyone in here on a truck. That'd be dope. Oh. Hello. Hello.
That's Instagram.
What's that?
That's Instagram account.
I love your vibe.
Thank you.
Yeah, you hear they're calling in 1,500 more cops, but we're just here to hang out. Lots of people, lots of trucks, lots of support. Major fringe emergency. Yeah, the nation is in distress right now. There is an emergency, real emergency, and that's the shit the government's trying to pull. Kevin is a rock star, isn't he? He ain't stopping, guys. He's here to fight for his family. He's here to fight for your family. How you doing, Tanner? Yeah, any donations, send them if you have them. I'm pretty good for now, but the longer I can stay here, the better. Yeah, they're not allowed to arrest people. They're just making it up. That's why I say the fines will not stick. Just like everyone's saying, that's the leadership in this right now. These fines will not stick. Oh, Kevin, stop revving. These fines won't stick. They're not real. Trust me, take it from a guy who's been involved in a lot of shit like this before. I've fought every fine I've ever got, and I've won like 80% of them. The other ones were well deserved, right? You know, like ripping donuts in my Camaro or something in front of a cop. Fair enough, right? But yeah, this other stuff, it doesn't stick. Don't pay the fine, fight the fines. You'll have a nice little piece of Canadian history. They hang on your wall for years. I love this building. Center block. Lego count. You remember, Emily, you remember the Lego? If anyone hasn't heard it in Kevin's interview, he's like, I stepped on 9 pieces of Lego and I'm up in it. He says, I hope Trudeau steps on 11 pieces of Lego. You fucking pussification prick, he says. Oh my God. Yeah, police are doing their thing. Ah, 68 Cougar, sweet. I've wanted a 68 Cougar for years. That's the luxury version of a Mustang, but still a muscle car, and still like, it's like a Mustang, but nicer. The 60s Mustangs, you know? The 60s Cougars, oh man. The taillights on those things, the hideaway headlights. Oh yeah, those are cool cars. Are you down to the OPP, the Ontario Police Department, or Police Patrol? Lego, Lego, Lego. Van City loves you. I love Van City. I'm originally from the Fraser Valley, Mission, BC. Yeah, no, I'm just smoking here and there. I just hanging out smoking. I'm not addicted to smoking or anything. I just have a smoke here and there. Get one off Kevin, eh? Australia. Godspeed in Australia, eh? God, that's scary what those politicians are like. The fact they just try to dehumanize everybody, ignore everybody. Oh, Kevin's going again. God, we got 2,500 people in here now. That's awesome. That's awesome, guys. They wouldn't let me get over 250 the other night, so I don't know. Sault Ste. Marie. They actually banned honking in Ottawa. I didn't see that yet. I've been trying to keep myself up to date with everything today. Did a few hours of research, but you know, I listen to both sides. I listen to the side of no honks and the side of all the honks. So, you know, we're there. We're listening. I'm listening. I want to make sure I know what's going on all the time. And being in the middle of this, oh yeah. Howdy, brother. Here's his quiet revs. He says to save fuel. He's conserving fuel, he says, by revving it lower. Oh God. He's low on fuel, guys. If anyone can get fuel to Kevin here in Black Bomber 6.9, please do. He needs fuel. He's on an 1/8 of a tank right now. Are these your quiet fuel conserving Jakes?
This is my deep little roar. I'm creeping up. This is Creepy Kevin coming at you.
Oh, look, the moon. Haha. Yeah, guys, this is a Cat diesel. It's got a bunch of mods to it. It makes about 700 horsepower. So I'm guessing the torque on this bad boy is upwards of 2,000 foot-pounds or so. She's a beast. You should see the trailer he has for this thing. He owns Trojan Transport in Medicine Hat, Alberta, and he's got a big 53-foot trailer for it, and it's all black. He's got a black Harley and a black dually Ford. He likes the black rigs, eh? Kevin's from Medicine Hat. Oh, we're almost at 3,000 people. Fuck yeah! Hey, brother.
Are they gonna bring the military in?
So, wow, we're over 3,000 now. Well, I guess the algorithm's working in my favor again. Like I said, I couldn't get a live stream over 250 people, so I started just not doing as many live streams, just manually filming stuff. But now we're going back up, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'd seen a comment earlier. Let's see if I can find it. Someone mentioned the Give, Send, Go. It's up like 4 million or something or higher. Maybe it's higher. I'm pretty sure it's much higher, but that's the last time I checked, it was right around 4. And that's real funds. Those are going to stay there because the GoFundMe stuff, they tried to cancel it, backfired huge on them. There's going to be more backing for this. Their goal is 16 million this time. 4.8 mil? Or 4,800,000, 4.5 mil. Oh, 5.2. Oh, goodness. I think it's what it is. You've hit my algorithm. Yeah. Yeah, it's at 5 million, 5.2. We're getting a lot of 5s, 5.1. Yeah, so we're at 5. So halfway to what it was before they canceled it, or just about halfway. I think they canceled it right above 10 or like under 11. So yeah, good to hear. That's probably getting these guys to panic. The fact that the Ottawa police chief was actually saying, he made sure to specifically touch on this. The Ottawa police chief, he said there is no officers that are helping and aiding the truckers to his knowledge. Then he repeated it again. He said there's no one giving them food, no one water, which we know is not true. We know the police they're doing their job, but they're also, a lot of them are in support of the truckers. So the fact that Peter Soley guy, the police chief of Ottawa, had to mention that 2 times and he had to make that statement to try to do damage control just proves how worried he is right now. He's not good. He's not good. He definitely, if you do some research into him, you'll find some pretty disturbing ties. Everyone's got jerry cans. Ever since they banned the fuel, more people started bringing jerry cans in. So yeah, this thing's working. It's working well. We're almost at 4,000 people, guys. That's dope. I'm glad the live streams are finally working. I'm happy to hear that. Happy. Oh, sir. Fuel keeps people nice and healthy. Could you please hold on? Gotta go back. Ask Kevin for his email. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll ask Kevin for his email. And yeah, want to go back here? See, guys, so this is like the kind of like they got a lot of cops, but there's so many streets of different legs of truckers and communities that there's so many legs that basically they can't keep up with all the people bringing fuel in and ticket them all. You can only ticket so many at a time, so it's working. It's working. We're winning. Also, I was going to talk about something else. Can't remember what it was.
Oh, great. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm great.
Where are you from?
I'm from Alberta.
Can't tell.
Yeah.
I'm from Manitoba.
Oh, we're in Manitoba.
Or Winnipeg.
Oh yeah, I lived in Killarney, Manitoba.
Oh yeah, I grew up in Boys Bean, bro.
Boys Bean, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, bro.
Word.
No way.
Yeah.
Small world, eh?
Always.
Yeah, better part of a decade.
Yeah.
My family's still all in Killarney.
There we
so.
go. My parents used to own the hotel, restaurant, and bar in Boys Bean.
The one on the main drag?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was in there just last year, I think.
Okay, it's been many years since we've been there.
Yeah.
I was there in grade 3.
They're right on the end of the drag by the church.
Yeah,
That one.
It was originally called Addison, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called now.
Okay.
I can't remember, but
Yeah.
small world, eh?
Yeah.
You live here?
No, man, I'm from Manitoba.
Oh, you're just out for this too?
I came for this.
Yeah. I'll be here till it ends.
Yeah, I've been here since the start. I'm committed, man.
Sick, dude. Good
I'm
for you.
posted up in Banks here right now, but I'm migrating over here to the front lines. I'm gonna have to do some illegal activity to get here, but I've already got 3 tickets by the cops today, so.
Well, yeah, none of them will stick. You know that,
I
obviously.
know.
Yeah.
A grand worth of tickets.
Yeah.
He looked at them, I'm like, this is already getting comical. I said, this is funny to see what you guys are gonna put on here.
Can
for.
you mind saying that on the live
Yeah.
stream here? How many tickets did you get today?
I got 3 of them.
3 tickets.
Okay, that's in 2 days, the 6th and the 7th, right? So I got 2 yesterday back to back. He came with 2 tickets right away.
Oh wow.
And he said, I'm giving you these. I had like little LED lights in the back of my truck, kind of LED like flickering, right? They were flickering in the back of my truck. It was night, and then I honked my horn, which is an air horn. I gave it like two little blasts, right? Boop, boop. And the cop pulls the sirens while he pulls me over. He's like, "Why pulled you over?" And I'm like, "No fucking idea." He said, "Because your horn, it's late." I'm like, "It's 9 o'clock. It's fucking 9 p.m. Curfew's 11." He's like, "I know, but there's a no horn policy." I'm like, "You can't just fucking say no horn policy all of a sudden."
Yeah.
No more noise. Like, everyone just be quiet outside. It doesn't exist.
Well, it's
bro.
funny how fast they can. It's funny how fast they can pass these laws.
Yeah.
You know, but they're not like, you know, when they pass them that quick, they're emergency granted, so they're not. They never hold.
They never
You know
hold.
that. You know that, obviously.
Yeah, they're not gonna hold.
Yeah, they don't hold.
And then so then he pulled his shit there, and I said, "Well, you know, man," I said, "if you feel good about doing this, people, go for it." I said, "Your trust is gone. People were already on the edge about the police. You guys fucked yourself over ultimately."
Yeah.
Like, I would reconsider. I said, "I don't know how you do your job. I'd reconsider careers, man. I'd probably be a carpenter or something."
Well, here's the thing. Like right now, they're trying to label this whole thing as a nationwide insurrection, which the definition of insurrection means a violent uprising against government, which is not what's happening.
It's an uprising. But
It's an uprising. Yeah, exactly. And
So-
they're scared. Clearly, they're
fucking
trying to
terrified.
backpedal right now, or
Because
maybe
you know
pedal
what-
ahead.
You know what the horns are? They're a psychological weapon.
Yeah.
They're military. Like, it's a military thing. Like, it's. I believe anyway that it fucks with people's heads.
Yeah.
You have horns going on, like droning in the background for weeks.
Oh, it's been going through my head.
Yeah.
But I'm good. I'm happy to hear it. Yeah.
But it's how you take it, right?
It is how you take it. How your mind's already set to handle
Life
it.
is perception, man. You can perceive something to be shitty, or you can perceive it to be great. It's how you perceive it in that situation. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, it's fucking hard to do. It's like, okay, well, I gotta be able to see the light in this, because I don't know the way that, you know, the future goes. I'm trying to live in the present, you know, like be here now.
We're literally in the process of history pivoting.
Yeah,
Like-
this is a spiritual awakening.
It is. Yep. Yeah.
This is igniting fucking souls.
I haven't seen people unite like this and be this happy together and have much fun since I've been to like BC forest parties in the woods in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of hippies, right?
This is a hippie movement. That's
It
exactly
is.
what it is.
Yeah.
And I love it because I'm a big psychedelic advocate.
Same.
I love them. And I got rid of my fucking ADHD medication because of it, and like my depression shit. Just dropped it. Straight mushroom, like micro thing, and then I just go on random trips every now and again.
Yeah.
And I ended up here because of a mushroom trip.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, right on, man. I love that.
Mushrooms brought me here. That's where they called me to be. I said, I need to find some purpose. I need to find a drive.
More people
And
need to
wow.
hear that. More people need to hear that.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the word.
Yeah.
I'm preaching. I jam hard in my truck and I party hard, and the cops don't like it. But they've come to my window many times, like, "Fuck Matt, this is the 3rd time we've been here already." And I'm like, "Still under curfew time, bro." I said, "Come and get me when when curfew's over." And he's like, "Fucking beer on the dashboard? You don't even give a shit anymore, do you?" And I'm like, "They're not open. People just hand them to me like fucking souvenirs. Like, I said, they come by and give me shit
Yeah.
for my services, I guess. I don't know, man." He's like, "We're gonna have to take them." I'm like, "If that makes you feel good about the day, fucking take the beer."
Yeah.
So they're piss warm. You think I was gonna drink them? They're sitting on my dashboard.
Yeah.
Got the heat going, bro. I'm busy jamming
Yeah.
and smoking fucking grass. Okay, chill out.
Yeah. Well, we're here to hold the line and just hang out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we got nowhere else to be, so.
Spread the message and whatever. And the stories you fucking learn down these goddamn roads, man, it's like fucking time traveling.
Literally right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, talking, exchanging information. It makes us
So-
more powerful.
Because they knew these fucking masks, these mandates, all this shit, all this virus stuff would divide people, pull them apart, and that the bond is nothing when it's pulled apart. Calling your neighbors? What the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, when they were having holidays, how disgusting was that?
You don't call your neighbor, that's the person you trust the most.
Yep.
Because let's say you go on holidays, I wouldn't mind that motherfucker looking out for your house.
That's how deep this shit runs.
Yeah.
That's how deep they tried to make the divide.
Well, they made a psychological weapon,
Literally, yes.
and then they created
yes.
a biological weapon to use that to make the psychological weapon.
Yep.
The vaccine is not the virus. The virus is all of this shit.
It really is. Media, they say the media is a virus, the liberal government's
It's
a virus,
all of it.
the government, the world order, whatever they want to say, but it is.
It's all the fucking virus.
Yeah, it really is. There's a plot, from what I can understand. Just seeing how they reacted this week and how Trudeau responded and how they're trying to do everything they can right now to not have a conversation with all these millions of happy, peaceful Canadians.
Yep.
And they're trying to make it label it as an insurrection is all the proof I need to know that this thing is deep rooted.
Way deep.
Yeah.
I'm willing to stay. I'm willing to stay as long as it takes, man. I don't care if it takes 3 weeks. We have the funds to stay here for up to 2 years.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to staying here into
I
the
could live
spring and
here.
summer. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
literally, we can fuck your whole system up, man.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Their supply chain is pretty fucked up right now. We don't want to. This is what we want. People are still getting food. They don't like. Supplies are still moving. Businesses are moving. I've got 3 death threats already in the last 4 hours since I've been here.
A peaceful Canadian got death threats.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about that, eh?
Like I told an old man came over his house, and it was 5 p.m. today, and he goes, you should stop this stuff right now and go home. I said, no, I don't need to, man. I said, Canada is my home. I can be here if I want.
Yeah.
Canada's my home.
Literally, you have every right to be
I
here.
said, the capital was put here. It wasn't my choice. If it would have been in Winnipeg, I would have gone there. If it would have been BC, I would have gone there. It doesn't matter where it is.
Yep.
I said, the voice doesn't get heard unless it gets loud. You understand?
Well,
These people be respectful. He's like, we're going to push back pretty soon. I'm going to go back to my place. If I go back to my place, we got weapons. I'm like, are you threatening me? He's like, I will shoot you right in the fucking face. I'm like, try it.
Wow.
I said, don't push me. I'm a nice person. But if you corner me, I'm gonna stand up for myself. I will run you the fuck over, buddy. I'm not joking.
No, fair enough.
And I'll drive away and go, wow, that was crazy.
Well, yeah, people were threatening to bring guns to you, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, when I got pulled over, the cops see my firearms license. Because I pulled my driver's out like this, right? So my driver's he's like, oh, what's that? I'm like, a firearms license. He's like, you got any guns on you? I'm like, nope. He's like, but your firearms owner, right? I'm like, yeah, I can have them in here. I don't got them here right now, but I might pick some up later. I don't know. He's like, you're just pushing the fucking envelope, eh? I'm like, I don't know what the problem is. With my legal grounds. He's like, it might be legal, but it's a fucking gray area. I'm like, gray or not, bro? It's how you see it.
Yeah, 100%.
Perception.
Well, dude, thanks so
Yeah,
much.
you too, buddy.
Okay, we'll see you around. All right, let's talk about that guy was dope. Let's talk about the insurrection labeling of this thing. They've labeled it, or they're trying to label it through the mainstream media. I don't know if this is actually official. I think the city of Ottawa is trying this, but to label this as a insurrection. Now, the definition of insurrection means a violent uprising against government. Now, I don't know if you've been watching my videos, but there's kids in bouncy castles on the streets, and there's people having fires and having fun and dancing. It isn't a violent uprising, but I feel like they're using that wording, just like they have in everything else, to make it that way, so they can start inciting violence in the streets. As today they arrested a guy and dragged him out of his truck and had him by the throat and stuff. So, you know, they're creating the violence and the anger here. Always remember this. So when this does possibly become a violent insurrection nationwide, why do you think it will become that? Not because of us, because of them. And the fact that they don't want to talk to the people. Now even the people who are against this or are against this are now saying, why is Justin Trudeau not standing up and just talking to these guys? Oh, we don't, he says we don't give in to terrorists or whatever. That's crazy. That's crazy talk, you know? So there's movement going forward. I think from what I understand, from what I learned today, the police and the mayor are going to have a meeting with some of these leaders so they can actually start to talk about things. If that is true, if that's actually true, I can't confirm that or not. I've heard this through a couple good sources, but I don't know for a fact yet. If that is true, we're moving forward. And just the reaction from the politicians and just the reaction from the police force is more than enough proof that they are intimidated, they're scared, and that's what they're doing. Guys, I haven't seen this many people come together and no, I've never seen this many people come together, but I've never seen this kind of energy and unity other than in the forests of BC, in the bush, when I go out to bush parties and like spiritual retreats with a bunch of hippies and really spiritual people. Not even just hippies, just spiritual people. Regular people who just have a connection to their inner selves. And I'm seeing that everywhere here. This proves that no matter who you are, you have that inner connection, that tribal sense of unity with people, and you're connected. Like they're building little forts and villages around here like they do in the forests, and it's amazing. It's really amazing. Everyone's filming. Everyone's got this. They're not going to pull anything. The only reason they got that guy earlier and they dragged him out of the truck by his neck is because no one was around there to protect him. But down here, they won't pull shit. And like I said, there's good ones.
Hey Tanner, how are you?
Hey, good, you?
We've been watching you, man. We love your videos.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my goodness, you're famous. I'm following you. You make us laugh. We laugh our asses off.
Awesome. We're
Thank you
trying to
so
share
much.
them
From
everywhere.
Ottawa, if you need any help at all, you let us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name's Debbie. This
I'm
is Cindy.
Hi, Debbie. Hi, Cindy.
I
From
mean, you can
Ottawa,
have me on
and
Facebook.
we're cheering
You're
you
Ottawa
on.
residents and you're for the movement.
Cynthia's
You're right,
right
man.
on.
Yeah.
100%.
Woo!
I already offered one girl so far from BC. She's welcome to my place. So I'm trying to help in any way I can.
Yeah.
I'm right downtown.
Awesome. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
well-
And there's a lot of crap going on here
And you
right
have a
now.
lot
They
of-
This is the
arrested-
front lines, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
arrested a guy.
Yeah, they just
now.
arrested a man right now.
Cindy's got
Right
it
up
all on
there. It's
video.
all on video.
Is that what this conflict was all about that I
Yes,
just
they
missed?
were coming by with
Uh,
cherry cans. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, jerry cans, yeah.
And they arrested him because they wouldn't let them buy. All the cops sort of came in and grouped on them.
Ah,
So
wow.
we-
Yeah, they're using their numbers to come in and try to
Yeah.
clamp down on people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But more people are bringing fuel in.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
keep
yeah,
bringing-
yeah,
everyone's-
We
yeah.
seen it. We were like, get it,
But
Cindy,
they
on
just
film,
stopped
man.
right there, so yeah, we got it.
Yeah,
on
film
and
everything.
I'm putting it on Facebook. Facebook doesn't like me right now. Facebook doesn't
No,
like
I'm
anybody.
getting shadow banned lately.
Yeah, me too. But
They don't tell you, but they literally shadow ban you.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
can you say hi to my friend?
Yeah.
Oh, here. Hey, Jessica. Trinity.
Hello.
This is Tanner. He's famous.
He is, man. He's awesome.
Tire Roasters Garage. Right?
so
We know
much.
it all, man. We know it all.
Yeah.
Bye.
We even
Thank
know
you so
that
much.
You're
We know
driving.
Yeah.
You're driving too.
Yeah, yeah.
In your BC or Alberta.
Yeah, come from Alberta,
We
yeah.
seen your
Yes,
videos
yes.
right from the start.
Oh, you seen it from
man.
the beginning?
Right from-
Yeah, right from the
Yeah.
beginning.
All the
man.
pump up content,
Yeah,
the Twisted
we
Sister
love it.
edit.
We love
Even
the
before
music. We
this.
love your videos. We love
Before
you.
this, when you were driving on your mobiles.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Keep filming.
Oh yes.
Thank you.
man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're amazing.
Sent from
Awesome
heaven.
guy.
Okay.
Take care, bud.
Have a good day.
You too.
We'll keep watching.
Yeah, keep watching. Keep posting.
Thank you.
Look at a puppy. There's so many puppies in the streets. Those people are amazing. I get recognized a lot, and I'm not used to it. Before I left, I had 1,500 subscribers, and it was a car channel. This is why it's Tire Roasters Garage. And I just did like car stuff, reviews on cars, and like I'm very passionate about cars. But then when I got on the trip here, now all of a sudden, like I went from 1,500 to like I think we're at 35,000 now, and I'm using the platform to get my message out. So it's definitely strange getting recognized by people in the streets so much. I was getting recognized by people across the whole country. When we were driving, people we'd be driving through crowds of people and supporters with their flags and stuff. They're like, I watch your videos. And I'm like, yes, awesome. Share. Show everyone. Everyone that is using their platform right now with large followings to capture this and to show it is so important. I truly believe that it's, I know for a fact it is the most important thing. One of the most crucial things right now is that everyone's filming and they're taking the orders from the leadership right now just to specifically make sure everything is filmed and peacefully, try to be kind as possible and just let these guys do their job and keep doing their work. Hello. This is a nice truck. Look at this one. Look at this trailer. Wow. Is that a Pete? Oh, man. Nice other Peterbilt right here. This is exactly the same as that truck, I think, actually. There are two of them. Must be family-owned farmers or something. I think this is a grain trailer. But yeah, this is the other part of Front Lines. Everyone is done with medical tyranny, and it's true. No one can even deny that, man. This truck's been parked here since I got here, since we rolled in last weekend. It's a beautiful Pete day. This thing is badass. But yeah, the police just arrested a guy. They arrested him for... Hey, take another swig of that. Yeah, buddy.
The day you tell me I can't drink water out of a plastic container, me and you have an issue.
Yeah, give me one of these.
Have a nice one, CPC.
Yeah. Oh, God, I love it. Hello again.
Take care.
You too. Keep the Jerry's coming, guys. I want to tell you right now, if you're in the area, or even if you're thinking about driving across the country, or if you can get across the American border and you're from the US and you can come down here to help, come. Get here, come help. If you can make it happen, please make it happen. Come down. It's very important right now. Yeah, where is Trudeau, eh? Also, anyone in the area, like I said, get fuel down here. Keep the jerry cans coming. They can't keep up with all these guys. They're arresting as many as they can, but they can't keep up with the amount of committed patriots that are getting these truckers fuel to keep their heat on at night. So, if you're around the area or you're on the edge of coming out here and traveling across the country or wherever you may be, do it. Just commit. Just do it. Get out here. This shit, the more support we have, the better. When the weekends pick up and all the people come out, last weekend was bigger than the weekend before, so this thing's only going to grow. What's this guy doing? Let's go find out what's going on over here. So yeah, do that. Also, Kevin needs fuel. The guys in the front lines need fuel.
Such that the detaining or occupying power, the Canadian Police Force, shall facilitate as much as possible visit to the protected person by the representative of our organization.
That guy's got too much bass. Holy fuck, we're at 6,500 people almost. That's cool. I guess the algorithm has changed. From what I've done in my research with YouTube is that Facebook and Instagram are the platforms that shadow ban. YouTube has nothing saying that they do, but I know through other political commentators I listen to, they specifically say YouTube does give you guideline strikes and stuff, but I've had nothing yet. We got West Block, East Block, and Center Block all in one frame here. Look at that. What a beautiful place. I'd love to go for a tour there someday. But yeah, the fact that they have to label this as an emergency, like, the fact that they didn't answer to the people in the beginning, and then now they're trying to label it as an insurrection and an emergency, that's... You guys have to realize how heavy those titles are. It may not sound like much more than a news title to a lot of people, but you have to realize that that word insurrection comes with huge weight. They are literally specifically trying to make it so, and it is not. So here's what I'm seeing a lot. A lot of people actually just have empty jerry cans. That one guy had one full of water, a brand new one full of water. So a lot of people just have empty jerry cans and they're really fucking these guys up. So that's so Canadian as well, right? That's so beautiful. Yeah, amazing. Look at this, guys. Got the Quebec over there. Gatineau Bridge. Yeah, I got the empty jerry cans get me. That's great. The empty jerry cans warm my soul. It's so Canadian. Everything just keeps getting more Canadian, right? We're teaching the whole world how to be real, how to be friendly. Yeah, the weight of the word insurrection. Like I said, most people might see that. Maybe not most people, but a lot of people are going to see the word insurrection as just another title. But that word comes with heavy weight.
That's where we went.
Okay.
Have the
Hello.
envelope for the picture.
insurrections, like that comes with heavy weight. That word, insurrection, that, like I said, they're trying to make it that. It isn't that. And the definition of insurrection means a violent uprising against government. You know, of course they would see it as violent. You know, they're threatened. Their lives and their tactics are threatened right now. So, of course, that's what they would see it as. But that's not what it is. And yeah, you guys got to realize that word specifically, like it's changing. It's going to change history as well. Like what we're doing here. This is the thing. Me on this trip, me doing this, the feeling of it is like, it's like unlike anything I've ever felt. I've never been a part of something that is, and in the front lines of something that is literally pivoting history as we speak. Remember that. This is pivoting history. Whatever happens after this or during this is all affecting the future of not only this country, but this whole world, and how people are going to react, lash out, and how the governments and the police forces and the military is going to act. This is historical. So take those words with the weight that they have. Like I said, the word insurrection. When I seen them use that, I was like, you guys are fucked. You guys are just creating more problems. Come out and talk. You've seen enough people, you've seen the whole country rising up that support this movement. Millions of people across the country that support this movement, across the world. Everyone's watching, and now Justin Trudeau looks really bad, and he knows it. So like I said, that's why they're labeling it insurrection and a this and a that, but they know how bad they look right now, so come talk to the people. They're peaceful. There's kids in bouncy castles in the streets. Everyone wants to know what you have to say about this, and how you're gonna maybe just acknowledge our humanity. Instead of just saying we don't get an opinion because it doesn't line up with your beliefs. That's not how a democracy and a free country runs. And anyone that thinks that is not very smart. Sorry guys, but anyone listening in here that doesn't think that, I don't mean to completely tell you to go goof yourself, but go goof yourself. Yeah, the world is watching, and you know, it's fucking beautiful. Enough of me talking for a moment. Warm up my other hand here. And just the fact that all these other countries are standing up right now, and they're all getting their own convoys going, you know, it's, we have movement. Serious movement, guys. Serious movement.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, like this.
There's way more fuel coming in the city today, guys. You know, it's like last night, I had no doubt in my mind when I made my video last night. I had zero doubts in my mind that the fuel reserves or the people transporting fuel today would actually increase substantially, which it has. I've never seen so many people with jerry cans in the streets through this whole movement so far other than today. So it's working. It's working. This is really going good. What's that?
You don't know me, but I know you.
Oh, my name's Tanner.
Yes, I know.
Oh, I thought you called my name.
I did. Yes, yes, yes.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Are
Good.
you live right now?
Yeah, I'm just live. I'll put Kevin, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I love Kevin.
Kevin's right here in Black Bomber 69.
Okay, wait,
And he also needs fuel, so to get the word out that he needs fuel.
Okay, we have empty cans in our vehicle. But
Yeah, a lot of people, one was drinking out of one, he's got water in one. Yeah, and he's going around, he's like, hey, the day someone tells me I can't drink water, he's like, we're gonna have a problem. But yeah, so a lot of people, like I was thinking last night when they announced this, I'm like, there's gonna be way more fuel in the streets today, which there is. Guys are just being sneaky. People got empty jugs, people have full jugs, they don't know how to do a ticket, right?
I have a theory that what you need is baby carriages, wheelchairs.
With fuel in them.
Yeah, and old people with walkers, but like a blanket over the front and they just push it up.
What is that? Oh, he's got a... What a legend. But yeah, Kevin's right here. Yeah, what's your name? Oh, thanks for inviting me. Hey, have a good day. Or night. Hey, where'd the horn guy go? Where's the horn guy? Where'd the horn guy go? Oh, there he is. Horn guy! Nice. Hey, can I get you blasting that thing?
Huh?
Could I get that thing? I just heard it from over there.
Yeah.
Could I hear it again?
Yeah.
Right here in front of center block. Yeah. Bugle, that's bugle, that's what it is. Yeah, awesome, man. Thank you.
Freedom.
Oh, God. Far out. Everyone is coming together. Oh, yeah, more and more. You see the same faces in the streets here and there, but you know your community of truckers, but I see new faces flooding in every day that are traveling. Like, I'm meeting people that are traveling from across the country just to come give help and stuff, so. Bugle, bugle, or what? How do you say that? Bugle, bugle. That was funny. The shit you see is so funny. Terry Fox Memorial. Let's touch on this. Look at that. Massive respect. We scared Antifa off, or whoever it was that did their thing, and now, you know, of course the media doesn't cover this side of it. All they did was cover the side where someone hung a Canadian flag on it, which, let's be real, that's not that bad. Like, do you guys remember when Black Lives Matter, the group, the terrorist organization, they which is what we would actually label them as, because they incite fear and violence until they get what they want, where we're just honking horns. So that's key context, right? You see Black Lives Matter like destroying places, like destroying statues and lashing out, you know, and then they're saying, oh, this is being treated differently, and we're not going to get into it. There's so many different variables and stuff, but let's be real. This movement's version of defacing a statue is hanging an upside down Canadian flag on it to show distress to the nation. Attorneys, get yourself. The lawyers or attorneys, get yourself out there to help these illegal tickets. Yeah, there's lots of lawyers back in this, and any more would help. If you're a lawyer and you're listening, get out here. Yeah, Trudeau does. Well, Trudeau does say that. That's what I actually touched on this in one of my last couple videos. I talked about how he said he's not willing to have a conversation with those people who don't line up with people's movements that don't line up with his goals or his ideas or whatever. I can't remember how he worded it, I'm paraphrasing, but literally that's what he said. And then he says, for example, when Black Lives Matter had something they wanted to say, I met with them. It's like, oh man, Black Lives Matter in the beginning was what it was. It was, you know, it was meant to acknowledge black people, their lives matter, and that they weren't being heard. But then really aggressive leaders, not leaders, but like terrorists basically got involved, and they started just causing chaos and destroying. And that's when they lost a lot of power to their movement. And a lot of respect from people is when they started doing that stuff, and they started being racist towards white people. That's when it got really crazy, you know. All lives matters. Black lives. I don't know, guys. I don't look too far into it. All I know is that I remember how it started, and then I remember what it turned into, and I was like, all right, I no longer support this. Not that I like ever really. I always just kind of stay in the background and just pay attention, you know, because right away when it started, and they started participating in cancel culture, and everyone started taking the knee, and they were yelling at people in public to put their fists up and stuff and threatening white people. That's when I was like, holy fuck, man, that is just not good. That's not what we live for, eh? Oh man, but yeah, so they're trying to label this thing as something that it's not, but we got food for days here.
You brought the walls of church.
Hello.
The walls of
Looks like fun. So I have enough street cred now. It sounds funny saying that, but I have enough street cred where people are inviting me to come up into their trucks to interview them, and we're getting going on one tonight. We're getting them out. That's one of my prime focuses going forwards, so none of this gets too repetitive. But I had a good conversation with a really good friend of mine, like a brother, who's down in Mexico right now. He's one of my best spiritual teachers, and him and I had a conversation and gave me a lot of clarity as to what I want to do going forward, and like to keep, like, we've seen the partying, we've seen the fun, but now it's time to start getting into cabs and showing more faces and things like that, right? So I got clarity going forward with that. But I have like the street cred here now where people want me to come into their semis, because I'm noticing a lot of people, when I tell them I want to interview them or do something, they almost instantly want to reject me when they find out that I have a channel and I'm kind of just reporting it in people's stories, until they find my channel and they see my channel. Hello. Oh yeah. But yeah, they see my channel and they're like, oh yeah, I want you to come and give an interview because you're not going to twist it. They see the honesty. When they see like Kevin's interview and all that stuff, they're like, oh yeah, this guy's just getting the real stories. So, you know, so a lot of these other journalists, they're having a hard time. Oh God, this Kenworth is fucking beautiful, man. This was the first one on Parliament Hill with the big fuck Trudeau reefer behind it. This thing is so, this thing's got to be late 60s, early 70s, maybe mid 70s, somewhere's in there. But anyways, yeah, so that's literally where I'm at, is that a lot of these journalists or whoever they are, I don't think I'm a journalist, but I'm like a reporting, I don't know what I am. I'm just here to support the movement. But a lot of these guys can't get interviews with truckers as the truckers don't know them and they don't trust them to twist the narrative and the story and make them look bad. So that gives me so much more power because I've been here from the beginning. So that's great. You are a truth. Important. Thank you. Kids, Futures, Freedom. Citizen journalist. Yep, I step up when the time's right. Hey, brother!
Hey there, how you doing there? Hey, get off my fucking donations.
Are you conserving fuel or what, dude?
Do I look like I'm
He's getting tired. Hey, this turtle, you know what this came from today?
Yeah.
You didn't meet the woman.
I did so. Here came in this bag right here. That fucking bag right there.
Which one?
That fucking brown bag up there.
Oh, she told me she didn't meet you.
She fucking did so. She had it to me herself.
It was because of her son or something? Or no, she's seen the slideshow of Crew.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, and she wanted to give you this because of Crew, and she loves you.
And I gave her a hug and a kiss and said thank you very much. She said from me, she knew from me from you.
Ah.
Can I get a nap around here? I do love
How you doing on fuel?
I love you, turtle. I love you, turtle. Ooh.
How you doing on fuel here? Oh, you're just above empty?
No,
Eighth
fuck.
tank?
I got a quarter tank. That's good for another 4 days.
Oh, okay. Even with jaking?
Well, with jaking, I might need. I got some fuel already coming in here right away. I got my contacts out here. I made a few contacts. Contacts! Boom!
That long?
No.
Did you get a ticket A?
Wow.
Have you got A tickets yet?
You get one home. Pass me a light home.
A light home?
Hey, want to get light home?
I'll do one.
Holy fuck you, rebel!
Have you got a ticket yet?
No. I don't believe in tickets.
Yeah, that's the thing with me. If you don't believe in tickets, you don't get them.
I don't accept.
That's so true.
And you guys want to know a piece of advice from one trucker to some trucker lovers? Can I give you that piece of advice?
Yeah, here, I'll put you on carries and can I turn the heat down?
It's always a, you know what? Why are you showing up in a goddamn double sweater and a fucking toque?
Because it's fucking +1 out.
Yeah, it's +1. That means it's a no shirts party, huh? Yeah.
What's the advice for all the non-truckers, the truckers? What were you saying?
Do you know that this was my dad's coat he wore 50 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
You hardly know that this coat she's got some history to her.
Yeah, you're showing me pictures of your dad in that in the 70s.
Yeah. Ronnie, I love you, buddy. Miss you. I know you're smiling down from up there. Boom. Yeah. So what was the question again?
What's this guy's sign say?
I can't read it.
Oh, Francois! Trades and construction for freedom. Oh, that's pretty aggressive. Hey, they say you're amazing, Kevin. They love you.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I never get that radio station anymore. Fuck you! Fuck you, be a radio! There we go. If the first song that comes on here when we turn this on, then we'll figure out that question for later. Do you have a rock star? Anyway.
Hey, your rock stars are.
Okay, I got so, if the first song is Talk Dirty to Me, we're gonna win this. I don't know what it'll be. Let's see what happens when we hit the radio. But I like it. Take a twist. We're gonna twist.
Like it too.
The way that I want you. You know I gotta have you. I just gotta meet you. I wanna meet you so bad.
Oh! Hey! Oh! Hiya!
Okay, ready? Can I just give you a little dance?
I never seen you look so good. You never have the way you look. But I like it. And I know you like it too. The way that I want you. I gotta have you. Oh yes I never ever stay out late.
Insurrection! Alright guys, well I'm going to settle down here and have a chill with Kevin, and I'm going to go do another interview, and we'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Crank it, buddy.
I gotta touch you.